What's up, everyone? I'm Keontae, aka Dev Keo, and in this video, I wanted to show you a game jam project that I've been working on. I've been excited for that, but before I do that, I wanted to show you the update that I did on in the About Me section on my YouTube channel. So I changed the description to best reflect like my goals and my vision for this channel and my game development journey. So I wanted to read it to you and just explain, the points that I'm making, even though they're kind of self-explanatory. But let's do this. So if you go to the about tab in the descriptions, it says, "Hi, my name is Keontae, aka Dev Keo. I'm an aspiring game programmer building a community of gamers and developers to interact with and present my small game development projects. I'm always learning and trying to turn my weaknesses into my strengths in order to develop a unique skill set and passion that sets me apart from other aspiring game programmers. My vision is to be the best and most reliable game programmer a company would want on their team. If you're interested in joining this community and watching where the future takes me, subscribe and follow my other social media. Thank you so much." So basically, that's just an overview of what I envision for my future and the future of this channel. So I'm going to explain a little bit of it. So I'm an aspiring game programmer. Yeah, that's true. Uh, I'm currently going to school for game programming. I recently got accepted into the University of Maryland, Baltimore County for game programming, and I am honestly really excited for that. I think my favorite, I'm most excited to take artificial intelligence and my networking courses, so I'm really excited for that. Um, I'm building a community of gamers and developers to interact with and prevent my small game development projects. So I want to build a community of gamers and developers because I really want to connect with different people and interact with them and get to know people that I don't know because I just really want to do that. And I think this channel is going to be a fun and interactive way to do that. And I have plans for series that I might do where I can interact with my viewers and all of you that are watching me. So I think that's going to be fun. I'm always learning and trying to turn my weaknesses into my strengths in order to develop a unique skill set. So I'm not perfect, and I don't think anybody else is perfect. So I have a lot of weaknesses that I have to work on. One of my an example of a weakness that I have is communication, and I think it's weird because game development is all about communication, and like that's one of my weaknesses, but that's what I'm working on. So I'm that type of person that that has a hard time like communicating with people that I don't know. I'm that person that feels more comfortable interacting with people that I know, and I definitely have to work on that because in this industry, I'm going to have to work with people that I meet for the first time. And yeah, that's one of the things that I'm working on, and that's the reason why I made this channel and I'm doing all this so I can, improve upon that and connect and communicate with, the viewers that I don't really know yet. So, yep, and I want to be set apart from other aspiring game programmers because, this is a competitive industry. So I want to be up there. I want to be up there. So my vision is to be the best and most reliable game programmer a company would want on their team because, yeah, I do know companies want the best of the best, and they want, a developer that's really reliable, knows good communication, all around, a good person to work with. So that's why I'm working on, my weaknesses, turning them into my strengths. If you're interested in joining this community and watching where the future takes me, subscribe and follow me on my other social media. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you want to follow me on this epic journey, and you want to see the projects that I end up working on, I have a lot of cool ideas for projects that I want to do, and I can't wait to do them so I can show you guys and girls. Uh, and yeah, subscribe to my other social media. Right now I'm going to, be doing YouTube, like getting comfortable with YouTube, and then I'll transition to YouTube and Instagram, and then once I get comfortable with that, I'll transition to YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, because that's a really popular form of communication in the game industry. So yeah, so that's my channel description, and that gives you a good idea of what I envision for this channel and my future. And so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to show you the Game Jam project that I've been working on. Go. Okay, so if we go to my itch.io account, I downloaded the app, and so basically my game is called Time to Move Out, and if I uploaded on itch as a private build, so that way I can play the different builds that I upload. So if you go to my itch.io account, you won't be able to see it. But if you want to follow my itch.io account and get notified of all of my about all of the projects that I upload, all of the public projects that I upload on my account, please, go and follow my itch.io account. It's DevKeo up here, and very much appreciated. So if I launch this, I can show you what the game looks like. Okay, so here's the game. I didn't put the title yet here. It's supposed to cover this Universal Studios, but it's Time to Move Out, and this is the main menu. So the idea of the game is that you own an apartment complex, and you're moving out of your apartment, and you have to move everything out of the apartment until the time runs out. So here's the game design document. If you don't know what that is, that's basically like the rule. That's where I'm gonna put the rules and the idea of the game. And it's currently blank because like when I first started developing this game, I wanted to focus mainly on getting the menu working before actually putting the visuals there. So before before this before the game jam is due, I'm going to make sure to put all the visuals and polish it. So if I go back, if I go to the credits, it's the same thing. I waited until I'm waiting until I have all the code working and all the gameplay and stuff is working before I polish it and add the visuals. So if I go back, there's the quit button. If I press the play game, there's an animation and it goes to the apartment. So here, this is the apartment. I mean, obviously you can see that the visuals isn't all that good because like this is one of the things that I learned about game development is that before you polish the visuals, get the core gameplay working. So right now, like I'm almost done like the actual code and the actual like gameplay, and then later on when after I'm done all that and it's polished, I'm going to go back and polish the visuals. So I'm right now, I'm going to start working on getting the rest of the apartment, looking, pretty in that. But right now, that wasn't my main focus. So if you look in the top right, there's the remaining time. I set it to 500 seconds because so that I could have enough time to actually test the game. And if you look in the top left, I have an energy. So I didn't code the energy yet, but so basically the idea behind that is when you pick up an object, the heavier the object is, the faster your energy will deplete, and as your energy depletes, you'll get slower. So if you have a little bit of time and you're going slow, then that's a problem. You have to drop the object for a second and then replenish your energy. And then there's an objective. Find and take this couch to the front door, and then underneath of that, there's an image of the couch that you need to find. So if we go and find the couch, here's the couch, and I only enabled physics for one of them. So let's grab this couch, and if you notice, there's two doors. There's a single door, and then there's a double door. So I mean, the couch is not going to fit through the single door, so we have to fit it through the double door. So if I, come on, oh, turn this, if I fit it through here, and I have to bring it to the front door, and the front door is right here. So if I drop it, the couch disappears, the object disappears, and then it adds on to the remaining time, and the objective changes, and the icon changes. So now we have to find and take the table to the front door, and it added 500 seconds, so that way I would have enough time to test it out. So if we get this table through the front door, oh, come on, la la. Okay, here we go. So now if we get this table through the front door, you see the time added and the objective changed. So now we have to find the lamp, which is here. And since the lamp is small enough to go through the single door, it's faster. So we do this, and then we win. And then we go back to the main menu. So I'm going to quit this so that my computer doesn't crash. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost about to crash when it gets to 100 degrees. So basically the reason why if you saw there was a lot more objects in the apartment, but I made it so that the game finds all of the physics actors because you can only pick up the physics actors. So I only set 3 objects to enable physics. So I only set 3 so that way I can test it faster. So that way when I test the 3 objects and they work, I can enable all of the objects to be physics actors, and then I set it up so that it finds all of them and adjusts. So that's that's basically what I've been working on. I've been excited to work on this. It's been fun. Like it's actually been really fun. I think the most difficult part was the title because like I couldn't think of anything. Like the theme is time, and you're moving out of an apartment. So I just thought time to move out. You should have heard the other ideas that I had. I had like time's a wasting, time's a ticking. It was awful. Like the title is the most was the most difficult part. But right now I'm working on getting the visuals, polished, because the gameplay works, but the visuals is not visually appealing. So that's what I'm working on. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you. And in the next video, I'm going to either, make a video about an update on this project, or I'm going to make a video about the next game jam that I'm going to be working on. It's the Unreal Engine Spring Game Jam 2020. And I'm actually most excited for that because in that game jam, there's an actual prize. So if you want to see my cool projects that I make, if you want to see how I progress through my game development journey, please subscribe to this channel. Much appreciated. And if you like this video, please smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.